Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, which is on episode 94. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty slick, and it looks like to me things are about to get very tense. Well, it's always been tense, but whatever. So, if anything else, let's go. We have to it that after the opening, which I always enjoy listening to all the time. We have to it that Popp and the others are like having trouble facing Dark King Vern's ultimate stance, you know, which is the demonic guard of earth and heaven, or heaven and earth, you know, that kind of thing. And it's very difficult to try to counteract against this move kind of thing, you know. But eventually, like, after him and Larhart took some damage, you know, him seems to be losing another arm, seems to be a little okay. But as for Larhart, he can't see no more, which apparently sucks very badly because, you know, being blind really sucks, you know. But we have to it that Larhart, along with like him, decides to make a bet on Popp's gamble, where Popp asks him, "Please give your life for us, or be a good shield," you know. Eventually, because of them giving their sacrifice in a certain way, they didn't die. By the way, we don't really know. No, they're not dead, you know. Otherwise, it would have been confirmed. But Popp managed to actually shoot a Meteora right at Dark King Vern, you know, which apparently Dark King Vern actually struggled a bit or froze a bit to try to like move his arm. He managed to deflect Meteora right out of Popp's face, you know, or no, he deflected Meteora right in front of his face. So apparently, it looks like Dark King Vern's skill, you know, it seems like to me, after using a certain amount of skill, using a certain amount of attacks or a certain attack, he will end up freezing in between, you know. So it's very effective when you're like facing one opponent or maybe multiple opponents, but depending on how much energy it's used, you end up having to freeze for a bit, you know. Which apparently like Popp realizes this and therefore decides to make a big gamble on this thing. Although Dark King Vern knows that like this ain't gonna work for Popp and Dai's plan, because despite everything they've been through and what their soul is capable of, they can't kill him with the soul whatsoever, you know. So pretty much, you know, Dark King Vern fall into Popp's provocation, where Popp is trying to get Dark King Vern to use that ultimate stance because that's their only hope. If Vern went to a ultimate normal attack move whatsoever, it'd be troublesome. So Dark King Vern decides to take on that provocation and see if Popp's theory will be true. We had to it, Popp therefore prepares his like hit two kinds of spells. One of them is like whatchamacallit, a kaboom spell, and he uses his dark rod ready for an attack, you know, and try to give Dai an opening. However, that's 2 attacks, you know, and you know that's 2 attacks right there from Dark King Vern whatsoever, etc. But that leaves like Popp wide open for another attack, you know, and that doesn't give Dai much time to make a counterattack. However, that is not really the case. That really is the case whatsoever, because here's what happened. Popp finally makes his attack. He fires a boom or a kaboom spell, whatever you want to call it, and then he ends up attacking with the dark rod whatsoever. Or I think like Popp attacks with the dark rod first, and then the boom spell comes in. But we have to it that freaking like that Dark King Vern decides to make his like biggest attack on Kaiser Phoenix on Popp and incinerate him once and for all. However, Popp actually hidden the mirror of Shahel into his body right underneath his clothing and deflects the freaking attack right back. Which I go, oh my gosh, dude! I thought Popp might have made a new technique in order to like counteract against like Dark King Vern's like powerful skill, you know, or Kaiser Phoenix, but that's not the case whatsoever. Freaking Popp had the mirror of Shahel right into his body or underneath his body and deflected it right back into Dark King Vern's face, and then the episode ends up there. Preview next episode, I'm not going to say anything, but it looks like to me we're getting closer to where we may have to reach the finale. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot toot.